So it's Sunday afternoon. I'm just riding right now. I'm way down in here in the bush is what some people would call it. Dad bought another 80 acres over here that is right on up here in front of me. Try to hang on to everything. So I was just coming over here and doing a little investigating. I knew there was a tree down across the road. I have not been over here since he bought it. Well, I don't think he's had it a year yet, I don't think. So I cut that tree up. I'm actually off of it right now. I'm kind of heading back toward it. I was just kind of doing a little investigating. See that tree with the X on it right there? That's a corner. Right there. So it starts right here and runs back that way. Still though, from right here to the road is 3/4 of a mile in a straight line. So this where I'm sitting at right here is not on it. This is some what I'm on right now is some warehouse or lease property that they've got a long-term lease on, timber rights on. Ooh, there's a nice salt lick. See, the hunting club that it's had this over here had this lease too, so now they don't have this over here no more. And so when we bought it, you can see the yellow paint going up through there. So you can see what I'm looking at. This is listed as Alta Vista. They hadn't changed the name on it on the ownership yet. This is what he bought. The road is right there if it's in focus. I can't see the screen, but this is the half-mile block, and you see where I'm at right there. This is called Land Glide. It gives you all the landowners and property owners all the information, the acreage, the whole 9 yards, all that stuff like that on it. You can see we're right here. We're going to come back and catch this corner right here and ride back all the way back out to the road up there. We actually cut this tract of timber right here in 2017. This is some more warehouse or lease property right there that they've got, and all this is listed as Alan Rogers. It's warehouse or lease property, so they actually own this land right here. Warehouser does. So Land Glide is a very helpful app. It costs about $100 a year every year to have it. But for what we do, what I do, I think every one of us have it. I have it, Dad has it, Derek has it. It's very helpful for each of us. Of course, all that over there across that paint is ours. It looks like a jungle of crap over there is what that looks like. It looks like it was probably cut high grade at one time, and then they just left it to grow up. It looked like there was some good trees back down that way. I had to fly the drone over and kind of see what's up there. But this up here is all planted pine. It's ready to be cut, which is this strip right here is all ready to be cut. All right, so we're going on it now. We're actually back on it right here. Boy, they got that ladder stand right there. Goodness gracious alive. So this straight in front of us is ours. Here's an old road. Like I said, I've never been on this place before. So we're gonna kind of ride straight through the middle of this 40 now on this little road right here. I don't think that was ever planted. Which, man, I'd rather see it jungled up like that right there anyhow. Pretty bad. Because the thicker it is, the better it is. Let me grab my little tripod here. I'm back over here. This first feeder that me and Hunter put out, I'm going to top it all the way off on corn. This is some of the best that our green fields have ever looked this year. I mean, they are very, very nice. All the mixed stuff came up really, really good. I think the best thing that we did this year, as far as the prep on the fields, was running that cultipacker over it and getting that, running that down. We'll walk right up here where you can look over here. So I'm gonna top the feeder off, or this one here. This is the only one that's not slap full. I'm gonna finish filling it up. And I've got some more cameras that I'm gonna put out, and I'll show you what I run on them. I run cellular cameras, Coverts, and in my opinion, they're the best that out there as far as the cellular stuff goes. I've got a bunch of them too, and I run them off of 12-volt batteries. And I was kind of, like I said, I'll show you how I set them up. But just kind of look, you can see the corn on the ground there. So this, like I said, I didn't get this one filled all the way up. But there's one thing that I really like about these feeders here is they put this box in here, so your battery and your timer right there, your brains of it is sitting right there. And what's cool is on these, you see that F1, 2, 3, and 4 down there at the bottom? Those are your feed times. So all you do, if you want to check your feed time or adjust or anything, you hit F1 and take off and adjust it. You don't have to scroll through to change anything. You just set your time up there, and if you want to run a test on it, make it run, you just hit that test button right there on the far right, and bam, that's it. And then you can tell it, you know, how many seconds that you want to, you know, sling the feed out, which that's common on all of them. But I'm gonna finish topping this thing off real quick. I'll set the camera up, and then I'm gonna let y'all watch me set the covert. Now on this covert, I'm probably gonna set it on that tree over there. That tree over there is probably 60 feet from this feeder right here. But let me tell you, the daggone coverts are, they're impressive what they will fire on. Yeah, I could literally set that camera here, and if a deer walked across down there 100 yards down there, it will fire on that deer, and it will pick it up in the daylight. It's not going to pick up that far in the dark. I'm going to end up getting some more of them feeders. I can tell you right now, I like them a lot better. I like being able to stand on the ground, pull them up, not having to get on a ladder or in the back of the Ranger or back of a pickup truck, man. Alright, so got that done. We're going to go over here and just put one of these cameras up real quick. Okay, so I always forget something every time I go, and I had it in my hand. I guess I left it at the house. So I use I don't power my cameras off of regular AA batteries. This is the Covert right here. It takes, if you run, you can run it on AA's, but it takes 12 of them to run it, and you need to run it on Energizer lithiums too. Is what you need to do, because if you just run it on regular AA batteries, it ain't gonna run long. So, but what I do is I use a couple of different batteries. I'll show you here in a second, but it runs on 6 volts. So I run this adapter cord right here that you can put a 12-volt battery on this cord right here. And so, I mean, you can put a car battery, a marine battery, or those sealed batteries on it. and 12 volt, and this little converter right here will convert it back down to 6 volts is what it'll do, and it'll run for a long time. I think a dozen of those lithium energizers are like 14-15 bucks at Walmart. Well, you can buy one of these batteries right here, one of these 12 volts right here. You can buy them at Tractor Supply, Walmart, Academy, all them places. They're about 17 to 20 bucks, something like that, and they're rechargeable too. So all you do, and they're ready to slide the wires right on the end of them. So I'm going to show y'all how I do it. The thing that I forgot today, I know y'all never forget anything. I forgot my strap for this thing, but I had some paracords, so it's got a loop there in here. Now these cameras are bad to the bone. You can completely control them from your phone on an app, on Covert's app, and you can change everything on them. You can even make them take a picture for you, like if you want to check your field or anything like that. You can tell it, hey, take a picture, and it'll take a picture and send it. So you can, like I said, you can change your timers on it, everything on it, right from your app on your phone. So I've got it opened up right now. These cameras are very simple to work. I'm actually doing an update on this one right here because I hadn't had it powered up in a good little while. So we'll let it update. You can see the power wire where it goes in the bottom of it, goes around. And I've actually got it on a marine battery right there. See, I got connectors on it, run unconnected. Now that battery, one charge on it, will run that whole thing completely through the winter. No problem whatsoever. Let's see, yep, it's just about done. It says don't power off. As soon as it gets done doing that, what it's doing is communicating back with Covert right now and updating it. Very small cameras, they're not much bigger than my hand. And the packages on them to run them, to get your pictures and everything, is very affordable. I mean, very affordable. I mean, they're not, if you like to hunt, things like that, they're one of the best, most affordable ones out there. Let's see, it's just about done. Let's see, please restart to upgrade. Alright, so these have actually got a rear facing camera when you get inside of them. I mean, where you can see yourself. I got a screen right there, so you can line it up pretty good. I'll show you. See, there's a feeder sitting way over there. It's about 60 feet away, and I don't like to set my cameras right on the feeder. I like to set them back. That way I see a broad area. See, if a deer walks anywhere through here on this path, I'll get it. It just gives me a lot more field of view right there. The glare is pretty bad, but you can see it's picking it up all the way when I'm there at the feeder. You can see the feeder right there just in front of me when I walked in front of it there. So we're good to go.